Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Malik Beasley out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And here's Russell. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Inside, Prince. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Three-pointer, Crowder. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it, and this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
The shot's good.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Here's Russell following the basket by Chris Paul. Left side, Edwards. Towns wide open from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball against Edwards. Bridges passes to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Prince against Paul. On the wing, Booker over Edwards. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Paul. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. It has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
So he gets them both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And let's take a look at some numbers for D'Angelo Russell. First in free throw shooting, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Beasley outside. 5 to shoot. Over Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
The first free throw is good. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And both free throws good for Beasley.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Booker against Edwards. Booker dishes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around and stolen by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 3. Russell looking around. Prince right side. Towns trying to get open. Prince misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And here's Booker from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Towns throws it down.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Paul against Russell. And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton trying to break free. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
Booker outside. Puts up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. He kicks it to Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Goes back up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beasley up top, defended by Bridges, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Crowder with the steal. Ball surveying the floor. Passes it to Booker. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pass to Russell. From deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Feeds it to Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Booker. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell, and there's the pass to Towns. Beasley against Bridges. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Prince outside. Towns trying to get open. Prince misses. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. Okogie's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. And so he hits both. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Booker. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Payton against Beverly. Passes it to Šarić. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards inside. Working on Booker. Edwards. That's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Payton in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. At the top of the key, Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Beverly kicks to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards against Payton. Edwards drawing the double team. Okogie misses. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at you immediately when you look at Payton is his size. I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard who knows how to use his body and skill set to his advantage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots, rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Payton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Johnson with the stuff.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Here's Noel. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Payton. There's the pass to McGee. Johnson right side. That's tipped. Timberwolves shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Reed, and he jams it with authority.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this field.
Now here's Payton. Booker left side. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Booker's got 9.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
1:53 left to play in the first. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Passes it to McGee. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Okogie and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Booker right side. Vanderbilt with the block. They get it back. Here's Noel. Defended by Booker. Now Reed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Payton finds Booker. There's 47 seconds left in the first. That one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Here's Beverly. No points in the game yet for him. Floats one up. Great tee that time from Johnson.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharch. No good on the 3. Only one man back on D. Here's Noel. Sharch grabs the board. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
It's what I've been waiting on, playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Payton in at the point. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Beverly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Payton outside. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Payton's on the move driving to the basket, he's a handful. He's explosive and he's determined. It makes it hard to defend a guy like that.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Noel. Towns kicks to Beverly. The pass to Noel. Now Towns, defended by Booker. Here's Vanderbilt. Poked away. It's stolen by Sharch. Booker the pass to Kaminsky. Johnson for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. Beverly against Payton. Passes to Kaminsky. Over Beverly. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Phoenix with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Booker outside. Payton passes to Kaminsky. 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 9 points. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Johnson with the block. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Booker draws the double. Towns with the steal. Kicks it to Beverly. Towns against Johnson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Beverly looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Noel misses the 3. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. That's good from Payton. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Prince has checked in for Reed. Malik Beasley comes in for Vanderbilt. Edwards has come in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. Phoenix also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. And both free throws good for Payton.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
First one falls for him.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. And the rejection by Ayton. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Also from deep three-point territory.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Count the basket. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here is Russell following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Edwards drives in, and the rejection by Ayton. Paul with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Houston. They get it back. Outside Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Russell. Prince wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Prince has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now, here's Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Paul, right side. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Paul against Russell. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here's Edwards. 9 points last game. Towns dishes to Edwards. And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Paul. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Towns with the steal. Russell against Kaminsky. Outside Russell. Prince, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Edwards kicks to Beasley. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 5.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. And Crowder slams it in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Now, here is Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Now, here is Russell. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he knocks down the first one. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 11. Beasley outside. Outside, Russell. Back to Beasley. Let's go. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Paul. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Beasley. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Edwards kicks to Prince. Towns dishes to Edwards. Prince trying to free himself up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And they get it back. And it's Paul missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And he makes the first.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Okogie's checked in for Prince. Both good from the line that time.
There were plenty of big expectations for Anthony Edwards, but he went first overall because he's that talented, so I know he can rise to the occasion.
Now here's Crowder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Crowder. They have a 9-point lead.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McGee with the block. Over in the corner, Paul. To the paint. Here's McGee. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 1:49 left here in the second. Beasley, the pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For three, Okogie cans it from downtown. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. Beasley with a clean look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Russell against Paul. 1:10 left in the first half. Can't get it to fall. Lets it go with a three. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. Outside, Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Beasley outside. The pass to Okogie. Outside, Russell. Here's Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Beasley. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Outside, Crowder. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Elfrid Payton, EP. You saw the floor and found the open man in the first half. What's enabled you to create all those opportunities?
Just trying to get into the paint. Defense collapsing, and the guys are doing the hard job of making the shots.
Well, it's a team effort, Elfrid. Thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 blocked shots, and 1 steal. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves trail by 10. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Towns is out there with Prince, and it's Beasley in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Edwards finds Russell. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Edwards.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Booker against Edwards. No good from Booker. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Russell from long range. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Russell with it. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Prince. Booker against Edwards. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Beasley outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Phoenix on defense. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Paul outside. Nice D from Russell. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And here's Beasley, 13 points in the game. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards passes to Towns. He feeds it to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Malik Beasley. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Minnesota, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Paul. 6 points for him. Inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocked away. Here's Beverly, Prince. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Now here's Kaminsky. Booker dishes to Kaminsky. Back to Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Noel. Up top, Reed. Ball's knocked loose. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Vanderbilt with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Vanderbilt. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, when Frank Kaminsky plays like this with this kind of aggressiveness, it forces the defense to react.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Frank Kaminsky was picked 9th overall back in the 2015 draft, and he's really established himself in a few years as a quality role player who can stretch the floor.
Here's Noel. Phoenix leading by 5. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by Paul, pushing it up. Here's Noel. Tries again. Johnson with the defensive effort. Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. No good on the free throw. Okogie's checked in for Prince. And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 6. Now Booker, 17 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Here's Johnson, 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. No good from Booker. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Everly with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Reed. Rebound by the Suns. Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Reed. Here's Okogie. From deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Minnesota. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix leading by 8. And Clark, as impactful as Okogie is on the defensive end, he is still a work in progress, don't you think, on offense?
I agree, Kevin. His defense will always get him minutes, but he needs to involve himself more offensively, be a threat at that end of the floor, because on occasion, he can vanish at the offensive end.
Sharge, that's good.
Now that's confidence. Sharge says, in Dario, I trust.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beverly kicks it out to Beasley. The pass to Beverly. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Okogie misses. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on an 11-3 run. Paul passes to Johnson. And here is Sharch, covered by Beasley. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Right wing. Beasley with the steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And here are the Suns now. At one point, they led by 16. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Here's Beverly. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Paul passes to Johnson. To the inside. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Now here's Beasley. He's got 15. To stop the drought. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Šarić. Here's Booker. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in for Josh Okogie. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Šarić. And it's Crowder in for Chris Paul.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. Poked loose. The kick out to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 14. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the middle. Kicks it out to Beasley. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker the bounce pass. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. And he can't hit the second. Here's Bridges. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top as they end the 3rd quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Suns leading by 15. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Devin Booker. JaVale McGee is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the shooting guard position.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Russell against Booker. Russell kicks to Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges dishes to McGee. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Beverly. Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Russell against Booker. Pass to Ayton. From deep three-point range. No good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 16. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Crowder goes in. Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And that one falls for Bridges.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Paul's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Russell. Got a piece of it. Prince, the pass to Russell. Kicks it to Towns. Passes it to Edwards. Russell from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton with it. Defended by Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Towns, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Bridges, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges shot, good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Russell after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Russell kicks to Towns. The 3-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They recover it. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, that's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Russell passes to Beasley. Right side, Russell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Booker against Edwards. Pass to Paul. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Russell. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Towns. There's the dish to Edwards. From 10 feet out. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Come get it, come get it.
The feed now to Ayton. Outside Crowder. He kicks it to Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Prince. Got a piece of it.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
The offensive rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Booker the pass to Paul. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Now here's Edwards. Devin Booker missing his last shot. The 10-footer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Russell, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Vanderbilt. Now the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Layman. Here's Vanderbilt. Knocks it loose. Shamet with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Kaminsky leading the charge. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Nader. Pass to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Payton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Both shots good from the stripe. Phoenix with the ball. Payton passes to Shamet. Back to Payton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's McLaughlin. Passes to Reed. It's taken away by Payton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Shamet. And the layup is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed from deep. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Payton kicks to Shamet. And the pass to Nader. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Here's Layman from past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Shamet. Here's Nader. kicks it to Payton. Pass to Shamet. 5 to shoot. Back to Payton. From beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Noel. Vanderbilt misses. Payton with the ball. The pass to Shamet. That one wide left. Minnesota shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Reed misses. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Payton passes to Nader. And here is Shamet. The tray sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Reed. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Stolen by Reed.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And Reed has it in the corner. Pass to Layman. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Payne. Now here's Payton. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.